Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel. Before we dive into today's explosive royal revelations, make sure you're subscribed and that the notifications bell is on, so you never miss the latest updates about the British monarchy. Today, we've got a topic that is hotter than ever. Grab your tiara, pour yourself a cup of Earl Grey, and brace yourself for one of the most dramatic royal tales to date. What we're about to unfold will leave you on the edge of your seat, wondering what comes next in this ongoing saga of the British royal family. Let's start with the heart of the matter, King Charles's health. The bombshell announcement from Buckingham Palace that the king had been diagnosed with cancer hit the world like a thunderclap. This revelation has raised more questions than answers, and now, the whispers behind the palace walls are growing louder. What is really happening with the king's health, and why is the palace so reluctant to disclose specific details? Since the announcement, King Charles has been noticeably reducing his public appearances and engagements. At first, it seemed like a minor setback, a brief period of rest, perhaps a flu or another easily treatable ailment. But as time went on, it became increasingly apparent that this wasn't just a passing issue. This was something far more serious. In fact, there's even speculation from several well-placed sources that King Charles may only have a year left to live. Can you imagine what that means for the monarchy, for the royal family, and for the future of the British crown? To make matters more complicated, the palace has kept tight-lipped about the exact nature of King Charles's illness. Officially, they've cited a general health condition, but the lack of transparency has led to rampant speculation about the specifics. What kind of cancer is King Charles battling? How advanced is it? These questions remain unanswered, leading many to believe that the king's health is in a much worse state than anyone is willing to admit publicly. How long can the monarchy carry on under the weight of these unknowns? But as questions mount about King Charles's future, the focus is inevitably shifting to the next generation, Prince William. As the heir apparent, all eyes are on him, especially now. The question on everyone's lips is simple: will Prince William's time as king come sooner than expected? It's clear that William's role within the royal family is becoming more significant by the day. In fact, some insiders believe that he may already be playing a more substantial role behind the scenes, perhaps even taking over certain royal duties as his father's health declines. Is the future of the monarchy really in William's hands already? And if so, what kind of king will he be? While it's widely known that Prince William has long been groomed for the throne, the circumstances surrounding his ascension are anything but straightforward. There are already whispers that William has been stepping up in ways that are not immediately obvious to the public. One particularly intriguing report claims that William may have played a crucial role in preventing a diplomatic crisis involving Prince Harry. According to a source, William personally intervened to prevent Harry from facing deportation from the United States. You see, Harry's past admissions regarding drug use were creating significant legal complications for his visa status. Had William not intervened, the matter could have escalated into a full-blown diplomatic issue, further souring the royal family's already complicated relationship with the American media. This subtle but powerful move highlights William's increasing influence and his willingness to protect the monarchy, even when it means making difficult decisions behind closed doors. Meanwhile, the royal family is grappling with more than just internal family drama. The British monarchy has just suffered another unexpected blow. King Charles will not appear on the redesigned Australian $5 note. For the first time in decades, the face of a British monarch will not grace the currency of one of the Commonwealth's most prominent nations. Instead, the Reserve Bank of Australia has decided to feature an Indigenous design on the new bill, a decision that signals the growing sentiment in some Commonwealth nations to distance themselves from the British crown. While this may seem like a small change, it's a monumental shift in the relationship between the monarchy and its former colonies. Could this mark the beginning of a larger movement away from the monarchy in Australia and perhaps even in other parts of the Commonwealth. As if all of that weren't enough, Prince William recently hosted a major ceremony at Windsor Castle that was notably missing one key figure, his wife, Catherine. Her absence from such an important event immediately raised questions. Is everything okay with Catherine? Could there be something more serious going on behind the scenes? Although William was clearly carrying out his royal duties with grace and dignity, the absence of his wife cast a shadow over the event. While some have speculated that Catherine's absence was due to a minor issue, others believe that this could be the start of a much larger health concern. Catherine's role in the royal family is undeniably significant. She has long been groomed to take on the role of queen consort when her time comes, and her public persona has been meticulously crafted to reflect the values of the monarchy. But what happens if her time as queen consort comes sooner than expected? Is she truly ready for the immense pressure that comes with being queen? And more importantly, how will she balance the weight of the crown with her duties as a mother and wife? These are questions that are on the minds of many royal watchers, and the answers may not be as simple as they appear. While Catherine has been absent from some high-profile engagements, it's clear that she is still deeply committed to her royal duties. Reports suggest that behind closed doors, Catherine is working diligently to prepare for her eventual coronation as queen consort. But what will her reign look like? Will she stick to traditional royal norms, or will she introduce changes that reflect a more modern approach to monarchy? And how will she handle the growing pressures that come with being in the public eye? Meanwhile, Prince William is already making strides to ensure that the monarchy remains strong. Recently, he paid tribute to his late mother, Princess Diana, by awarding a prestigious honor to a charity named after her. This tribute not only underscores William's deep admiration for his mother's legacy, but also highlights his growing role as a leader in the royal family. His decisions are no longer just about maintaining tradition, they are about setting a new course for the future of the monarchy. In the midst of all this uncertainty, there's one question that continues to hang in the air: what will become of King Charles's legacy? Will he be remembered as a monarch who ushered in a new era, or will his reign be overshadowed by his declining health and the uncertainty of the future? How will history judge the first monarch of the 21st century, especially if his reign is cut short? One thing is for sure, the future of the British monarchy is at a crossroads. With King Charles's health in question, Prince William preparing for his own eventual ascension, and Catherine's future role as queen consort still unclear, the royal family is in the midst of a dramatic period of transition. But even as the monarchy faces unprecedented challenges, there's hope that the next generation of royals, led by William and Catherine, will bring stability, strength, and a fresh perspective to the throne. So, what does the future hold for the British royal family? Will King Charles's reign be cut short, leaving William to ascend the throne much sooner than expected? How will Catherine navigate the pressure of becoming queen consort? And will the monarchy remain relevant in a rapidly changing world? There are more questions than answers, but one thing is certain: the drama surrounding the British monarchy is far from over. Stay tuned for the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe, so you never miss a moment of royal intrigue. As always, we want to hear from you. What do you think will happen next? How do you see the monarchy evolving in the coming years? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, remember to keep your curiosity high and your tiara even higher.